This is the Accessible Leeds show, helping make Leeds more accessible to all. Hello and a very big welcome to the 5th episode of the Accessible Leeds show. Thank you for joining me. My name is Nathan Popple and I am the founder of www.accessibleLeeds.com. www.accessibleLeeds.com is a website which informs people with disabilities where the best and worst places for accessibility are in the city of Leeds and West Yorkshire. I started the website a couple of years ago after not being able to access a bowling alley in Leeds because of the steep stairs. This show is to look at some of these issues in greater detail and gives listeners the opportunity to have their say as well, and to ask big questions. Coming up we have the big talk and then the Accessible Leeds news. Finally we will finish off with the big question for next month's show. It is now time for the big talk.
The Big Talk.
In last month's big question I asked you what is your favorite place to go in Leeds or West Yorkshire that is accessible for all. I'll repeat that. What is your favorite place to go in Leeds or West Yorkshire that is accessible for all? I received a message on Facebook from Lily who said, "My son treated me to a buffet lunch at Cosmo on Ball Lane on Sunday. It was fabulous, the food, the staff. I was in my powered wheelchair. The dining area is in the basement, but there is a small, two-way door, lift, to take wheelchairs, buggies, and prams down. Since walkie-talkies are used, staff are alerted to expect disabled customers and allocate accessible seating accordingly. The serving aisles are wide enough for wheelchair maneuvering and the ledges are not too high for the food items to be seen. Lighting is just right. Plates and cutlery were taken away as soon as they were used. Pan-Asian and world food, a large variety, and no, I didn't try everything. I will definitely go again. The staff are friendly and not taken aback by disabled customers." Thank you for your message, Lily. I can see that you appreciate the level of accessibility there for a restaurant. I also received a message on Facebook from Beryl in Leeds who said after seeing X Factor live, "My favorite accessible place is the Leeds Arena. The access was fabulous." Thank you Beryl, I agree. I was also there for X Factor live at Leeds Arena and have been lucky enough to see a few shows there now and a private tour. All disabled spaces are on the middle tier so you get a great view of the stage, and there's good width space for each wheelchair. I have been impressed with Leeds Arena and plan to write a full review for the website www.accessibleLeeds.com very soon. That was the big talk.
The Big Talk.
Now it is time for the Accessible Leeds news.
The Accessible Leeds news with Nathan Popple.
This month's headlines. Biggest disabled music festival getting bigger. Also, Tour de France, for all, in Leeds. The first story is that the Accessible Music and Arts Festival, Disability Rocks, is expanding to a total of 4 sites across England for 2014. Disability Rocks is a not-for-profit festival founded in Ilkley, West Yorkshire in 2012 by Richard Sutton, whose son has a rare chromosome disorder. Richard could see the positive benefit of music and arts activities for people with disabilities 2 years later, and the festival is so popular that it has been expanded to a further 3 sites in England, and expect 2,500 people at each site. The dates for the 4 festivals are Disability Rocks Southwest, Port Elliot, Cornwall, Sunday the 1st of June. Disability Rocks North, Knellbank, Ilkley, West Yorkshire, Saturday the 7th of June. Disability Rocks Southeast, Lambourne End, Essex, Saturday the 28th of June. And Disability Rocks Midlands, Bridgehouse Barn, Kibworth, Saturday the 12th of July. All the festivals feature free parking and run from 11 a.m. until approximately 8 p.m. For tickets and further information, you can contact www.disabilityrocks.org or @DisabilityRocks on Twitter. The next news item is that children and young adults are being encouraged to get in the Tour de France spirit this spring and summer term with a series of cycling-themed events and challenges. This includes accessible cycling at Herdfarm and Lineham Farm, and adapted bike sessions at John Charles Centre for Sport in South Leeds. Councillor Judith Blake, Executive Board Member for Leeds Children's Services, said, "There's no excuse not to get on your bike this year. With all of these fantastic opportunities available, children and young people in Leeds are really going to get into the Tour de France spirit." For contact details on the accessible cycling sessions, please see the information section below this video. That was the Accessible Leeds news.
The Accessible Leeds news with Nathan Popple.
It has now come to the final section of this month's show. This is the big question.
The big question.
This month's big question is, what do you think about schools' attitudes to disability and inclusion? I'll repeat that. What do you think about schools' attitudes to disability and inclusion? Please let me know your answers by contacting me on Twitter @AccessibleLeeds or on Facebook.com/AccessibleLeeds. You can also leave a comment below on YouTube. Please keep watching for a repeat of how to contact Accessible Leeds. That was the big question.
The big question.
Thank you for watching the Accessible Leeds show. I am very happy that you could join me. I have been Nathan Popple. Goodbye.